Okay, so I just I just got done watching the movie Glass. I don't know if I'm pretty sure a lot of people have watched Glass or Split or Unbreakable. Um, so spoiler warning: if you haven't seen any of the movies or Glass or anything at all, don't watch this video. Um, Never actually done a review video, but this calls for one because Glass. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Um, Heroes pretending to, or people pretending to be comic book heroes or villains, whatever it may be, um, is the total plot pretty much of Glass and all the other movies. It just This is the literally the origin story, as Samuel L. Jackson says, at the end of Glass, or his death, is that's their origin story. And while I was watching the movie, it was just hold on. It was just like it was so recognizable. I was just wondering like or why does this all sound so familiar? Comic books, heroes, where's this coming from? And then as I was watching the movie, literally towards the end, my mind exploded. And then it just came right back in and exploded again. It just fucking, my mind was gone. So literally, what I'm trying to bring up to the attention is that is it a coincidence that Glass talking about heroes from comic books or people pretending to be that, like they have some sort of power because they're delusional? Is it a coincidence that Johnny Estacado, he's the same thing. He's got the same you know issues with his head. I mean, look at here with Jenny. Jenny is his girlfriend in his mind, and turns out that during the darkness too, you have these glimpses that Jenny is actually a nurse, and you aren't really Johnny Estacado in the mafia. When you wake up, or during your action sequences in the game, you wake up in bed in your asylum room, and you pretty much have all these comic books laid out on your floor of this, fictional hero or villain, anti-villain, whatever, and you pretty much believe you're him. And that's exactly what Glass is, you know, it was just so crazy. Like maybe the director, I don't remember his name, Shamalala, whatever. No disrespect, I just don't know how to pronounce his name. But maybe he took this idea or saw this video game. A lot of people get ideas from other things. Maybe he took this idea years ago, because I mean, what were Unbreakable, then Split, then Glass. I mean, this game was made, I think, 7, 8 years ago, so it wouldn't be a surprise that someone, or you know took the idea of heroes coming from comic books, psychiatric problems. This is literally it right here. This game is such a coincidence. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but pretty much at the end of the game, you, Johnny Estacado, psychiatric patient, hallucinate that little goblin demon is trying to tell you that you're not, they are not who you say you are. You are Johnny Estacado, and we have the darkness. Just like in Split, or not in Glass, the Beast, he has his consciousness, his other personalities, trying to not doubt the Beast, that they are real, that the Beast is real and is indestructible. This demon is pretty much the same thing, is telling Johnny Estacado, you are the darkness. And he convinces him to go up to the roof of the asylum, or the building, and to jump off the roof. And you have two choices. It's a two-ending game. You have two choices. spoiler warning, if you haven't played The Darkness 2, stop watching now. I immediately encourage you to play this game. You can either reject Jenny or you can stay with Jenny. And so staying with Jenny, you accept that you are a mental patient and she is not your girlfriend but a nurse. And so you just go in her arms and, swing or, I don't know, dance to music or something in your own little head, and that's the end of the game. That's the conclusion. You are actually mental. And when you reject the asylum, you reject Jenny because she is apparently a fake spirit, and the goblin that was taking you up to the rooftop was right. When you jump off the roof and you die, you send your body to hell. You go to hell pretty much. And as you're in hell, you find Jenny, her soul, is also in hell. And you try to save her from all the hell demons and whatever. She turns into the Angelus demon or god, whatever, something like that, and she leaves you in hell, and the game is at a major cliffhanger. That is very, very disappointing. Whoever the game maker was, direct developer, whatever, I can't tell you how much I'm waiting for another one. Like, this game, Dead Space, all the other games have just been dropped. Like, man, especially after this movie, like, Jesus, it just reignited the flame with my compassion to this game, and I'm not having it. But tell me what all y'all think about, my question. Is this a coincidence? Do you think, the director took something from this game? I mean, it is the same kind of plot scenario. So give me your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the video. Thumbs up, subscribe, whatever. I don't really have much of editing skills, so sorry. Take it easy.